So I'm having an unexpected thrift store day just around my little hometown. I took my dad to the doctor early this morning and we got through so fast. I'm going to clean his house, but before I do that, I had to drop off a carload of donations from a client. So, of course, that gives me an excuse to hop in and see what they have. And there were some books that one of the thrift stores I go to a lot, they usually post a lot of their books that they have for sale. And I had my mind set on a stack that they posted. And y'all may think that's funny that I thought I was going to have to rush in there to get the books. But listen, when I got my books this morning and I put them in my little cubby while I was looking around, there was a sweet little lady over there and she saw me getting those books out and she said, "Oh, did you get all those books from da-da-da-da-da that they posted?" I said, "Yes, I'm so sorry." But I told her, I said, "I'll bring them back down here as soon as I finish reading them." So people do watch those things, I'm telling you. So anyway, I got my books and I got a few other things that I will share with you later. I made a pit stop to go to the bathroom and to get a drink, and I'm about to run into another one. That may be all I do today, or those two. I need to go get Hampton, and then we're going to go back and clean my dad's house. So I'm going to take my Coke in there with me. I'm going to run through another thrift store, and then we'll go get Hampton. All right, so I'm going to share with you what I got on my short little thrift store haul today. Like I said, I really had not planned on going, but I just thought since I had a little bit of time, I would just hop in a few thrift stores. So I'm going to share with you what I got at Tails Inn, which is connected to our Humane Shelter thrift store, and that's Tail, T-A-I-L apostrophe S, like dog and cat's tail. I think it's a cute name. So the reason I wanted to go in there, first of all, I had to drop off some donations from a client. So, of course, when I have to drop off donations, that's going to mean I'm going to want to go in there. And they are usually will post some pictures of some things that they have out, and they shared some books, and some of the books that they had I had not read yet. And I just thought, well, let me just hop on in there and see if I can get them. And like I said, I got there as soon as they opened. I went straight in there, got the books, put them in a bin to hold them till I got through, and then went shopping. And there was a sweet little lady in there that was kind of looking for those books. But I told her I'd bring them right back once I finished, and then maybe she could get them. So anyway, these are some of the books that they had out new. And again, I want to say I have not read these. I don't know if I'm going to like them. I don't even know if they're going to be what I would consider appropriate, because I don't want to read, fill my mind with stuff that's ick. And I actually did a book free on my Kindle last night, and I started reading it, and I thought, nope, just not for me. So again, I'm not saying get this great book. I'm just saying it's a new one that I'm going to try. So this is the first one. I have read some of her books before. These are kind of like those mystery thriller type books. So don't know if you've read that one or not, but they had it out, $1.50. And then I know this is a popular author. I don't really think she's my favorite. I think I've probably aged out of some of her stuff, but there's some things, I don't know. But anyway, I have read some of hers, and they are page turners, and sometimes I want something different, so I'm gonna try that one. And then I have read some of these before, still the same author, and I don't think I've read this one. I hope not, but y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I forget. I read so much that I'll get a book and start reading it, and I'm thinking, I think I've read that before, and then I'll donate it. Of course, I guess as you get older and you don't remember stuff, I guess I could read it again and probably wouldn't even remember a lot of it. But anyway, we're gonna try that one. And then I thought this one might be pretty good. Again, her books, I think I've aged out of a lot of them. I don't know a lot about this one yet. I have read some that were kind of for me, but y'all probably thinking, well, then why'd you get it? I don't know, because again, page turners, if I can find it to be interesting. So we're going to try it. $4 at the thrift store. And I usually don't even take the stickers off when I finish. I just walk right back in there and give them back to them, and they can put them right back on their shelf. So those were my book finds. And then they had this for $1.50, and it is probably supposed to be a little purse, but I think that I'm gonna kind of use it somewhere on a door and maybe put some either flowers in it or use it a little bit lower and do some like towels or something. I don't know, I just thought it was really cute, and it does kind of go along with my house. It's kind of that whole cottage vibe, so we'll see. I'm not sure where I'm going to use it yet, but I'm going to use it somewhere. $1.50, I thought that was great. And then they had a little seasonal rack, which I was like so happy that they had that, because y'all know I'm seasonal. And they had like Halloween and Christmas stuff on it, and I just got these cute little Christmas sleep pants, because you know I still sleep in shorts. I like to wear a long sleeve on my arms. It's weird, I know, but I like shorts, especially when I'm sleeping. So anyway, I thought those would be cute, and I think they were like $1. And then this shirt, I don't know, we're gonna see. It's either gonna be Trent or my son-in-law, which I don't think he would care if it came from a thrift store, and it looks brand new, but it's an Izod, and I don't think it's ever been worn. It looks really good condition. It's a medium, and I don't know, Trent usually wears a large in this type of shirt, but it looks like he could wear it. You know, sometimes nicer brands, they run a little bit bigger, and they had this one for $3, so I'm gonna see what he thinks about that, but I loved it. I thought that's a great shirt for $3. And then I got him this patriotic t-shirt, because we do some little patriotic things around here. So, true to the red, white, and blue. I thought that was cute. It was like $1, so, for Trent. And then I got me these shorts, and they're not cute. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, they are not cute. I know they're not cute. And Caroline's probably gonna look at them and go, Mama, why'd you buy that? I'm gonna tell you why. So I'm trying to wear some longer shorts. I think it's time. I think some of mine are a little too short for my age. And then also when I'm videoing, some of them looking a little too short. And then also when I'm at client's house, because I gotta wear shorts because I burn up, I just don't want them to be too short. So they're not cute, okay? But who cares? With the t-shirt and when I'm working, I'm not worried about it. So I just got a medium in them, but they're just a little bit longer. So I just think I'll be more comfortable, because you know, when I'm working, I gotta bend and stretch and do all these things. And so I thought those would be good because they're a little bit longer. And then the other one that I went to it's another one that's for a ministry. It's called AIM, but they serve like children whose parents are incarcerated. They have a place for them to stay until their parents can get out, and they have a little school that they run. And so it's really a great little ministry in our area. So I went in there. Now they usually have the color of the day. Well, they have their colors, and they'll tell you what color that is, you know. So like one color will be 50% off, and by color I'm talking about the tag. And of course, most of the stuff that I like is not on sale, but their prices are not bad. They have gone up a little bit, but most thrift stores have. But anyway, so the first thing I'm gonna share with you, I got this for Caroline. I took a chance, but she does like it. It was $3.59. I just thought that was super cute, and it really looked like something that she would like. They had one other thing I almost got, but it was like $7 something, and I thought, what if she doesn't like it? But anyway, she does like this, so I thought that was cute. And then another pair of longer shorts. These are Old Navy. These were $4.49. And I mean, they're in great condition. And I could even wear those, you know, when I'm shopping. I got another little pair of white ones. I don't really know how long they're gonna be, but I only have one pair of white, and I do have t-shirts that I like to go with that. And then I love this little Auburn t-shirt. It was $3.39. So I thought that was really cute. I've got some navy shorts and orange shorts. I thought that would be something cute. You know, I thought I had a lot of t-shirts, but I don't like some of the ones I've got. So I'm getting rid of them and replacing them with some thrift store ones. And this is another Auburn one. It was $4.49, but I have one I just bought that's a comfort color, and I just love comfort color t-shirts, love them. And I like this orange, it's kind of faded, but anyway, it's got the War Eagle on the back. So I know I'm gonna like wearing it. $4.49, you know, I think the last one I bought was like $1 at another thrift store, but I know I'm gonna get my wear out of it. And I also got these cute little pair of pink slide-on shoes, and they were $3. And then this was my greatest find. Y'all know, if you've watched me before, I love my Matilda Jane pants. And I'm always so excited when I find a pair. And guess what? I found a pair. And they look great. I mean, I don't even know that they've been worn that much. They're this cute blue color. The bottom doesn't have the ruffle, but it's got this. And so how cute is that? And I don't have any of this color. So I'm thinking these will be really cute for me to wear, you know, now in the summer. Y'all, these pants are very expensive when you buy them new. I mean, they're close to $100. Maybe not quite, but even when you buy them on eBay, they're like usually around $40. So I got them in there for $4.49. So excited about my Matilda Jane pants. So that's my little thrift store haul. Actually, 2 thrift stores. So hope that was fun. I need to start showing y'all when I wear some of these things, but most of the stuff I wear, I'd probably say about half the stuff that I wear does come from thrift stores, but that's the fun part of it. So thank you for watching. I hope it was fun. I love a good thrift store haul. Even if it's a spontaneous short one, I hope you do too. And I'll see you on the next one.